Okay, so we have our operations on rational algebraic expressions. So what are these operations on rational algebraic expressions? So these are our fundamental operations. So unsa itong mga four fundamental operations class? We have unsa man ato mga four fundamental operations? Okay, very good from Sobanpan and Perez. We have from Verna as well. So we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So we are going to do these four operations in our rational algebraic expressions. Okay. But here, we're going to start with multiplication, division, addition, and then the subtraction. Okay, so before that one class, let's have a review first on our rational algebraic expression. So when we say rational algebraic expression, that is one which can be expressed as a quotient of two polynomials with a denominator not equal to 0. Or it is in the form of P over Q. So remember, class, that is in the form of P over Q. That is for our rational algebraic expression. So now, let's identify our rational algebraic expression. So we have here x plus 4 over 3. Is this a rational algebraic expression? Yes or no? Okay, we have answers here. Okay, good job. That is yes. Because wala man tayo nakita dira nga exponent niya kay fraction, walay square root nga variable. So that is yes. How about this one, class? 10 plus x over 2x plus 3. Okay, we have mix na yes, na no. Okay, the answer here, class, is a yes. So that is a rational algebraic expression. Nga naman, teacher, because wala man tayo nakita diha nga dili polynomial, di ba? Ang polynomial man to atong basihan. How about this one? Oops, nakita na. X plus 3 over square root of x. Okay, good job. If nag-focus ka sa screen, nakita na ni mga answer ganina. So that is no. Because we have here square root of the variable, which is not a polynomial. Now let's go to the next one. Square root of x minus 2x over 2x. Okay, that is still a no-no. Good job. How about this one, class? 3x over 2x minus 1. Okay, very good. That is yes. And the last one, class, we have here 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. Okay, very good. That is a yes. Kaya di ba ningon man ta, if in this form of like this, it could have over 1 as the denominator. So it is still in the rational algebraic expression. Now that's good, class, that you know already how to identify our RAE. Now this time, let's proceed now with our lesson for today. So we have here, the first one is multiplication of rational algebraic expression. So that is, if A over B and C over D are two rational expression or rational algebraic expressions where B and D are not equal and D is equals not to 0, then we are just going to multiply that one. A over D times C over D is equals to A times C is equals to B times D. So as you can see, class, if you mastered your multiplication of fractions when you were in grade 5, grade 6, or maybe grade 7 as well, this would be helpful for you. And it will make your multiplication of rational algebraic expression easier. So, unsa ray nakalahian ni nila sa atong multiplication of fractions? Ang sa ato alang rational algebraic expression, we have already the combination of coefficients and variables. While sa ato ang multiplication of fraction before, you are just having numbers solely. So, more na siya ang difference. But if you know how to multiply fractions, then you also know how to multiply rational algebraic expressions. So as you can see, class, in the definition, so kanisha is a rational algebraic and this one as well. So we're just going to multiply that one, numerator by numerator, and then denominator by denominator. Okay? So far, do you have any questions in our definition? Okay. None ra. Okay, good job. So now this time, class, let's have an example. Okay. So here in our next slide is our example. So we have here x squared minus 16 over x squared plus 3x multiply to x squared plus 4x plus 3 over x squared plus 2x minus 8. So, teacher, i-multiply ni siya numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. And the answer is yes. So, we are going to multiply that one. But, remember, ang first yun na tong tanawon ani class, if our expressions there, kay pwede bang ma-factor, or naapabay pwedeng mabuwag, or naapabay pwedeng makancel. So, mo na siya tong buhaton. Okay, so sa atuang example, ako siyang ikon ha. Ato siyang ipakita through Jamboard. So, this one. So, we have here x squared minus 16 over x squared plus 3x times x squared plus 4x plus 3. So, class, let me ask you first. Naabay pwedeng kuan nato diri ma-factor? Okay. The answer is yes. So, asa ang atong pwedeng ma-factor ana, class? Sige daw. Okay. So actually, this one, on our first nga given, so ari sa ta magtan-aw sa tong first nga given, no, kani siya. Kaning x squared minus 16 over x squared plus 3x. So asa ang ma-factor ana class? Ang numerator, ang denominator? Ang x squared minus 16 or ang x squared plus 3x? Okay, very good. Our numerator. So, di ba ang atong numerator class, kay pwede nato siyang ma-factor using our special factoring. Right? So, how are we going to factor this one? Since this is a square of a this is a difference of two squares. So, di ba, ang atong technique sa difference of two squares kay duha ka parentheses. And then, ang iyahang factors kay unsa? Positive ang duha or positive negative? Basta difference of two squares. Positive ang duha. Okay, very good. Positive and negative. Don't forget that one, class. Okay. So, di ba, ato raman ni siyang squared. So, di ba, ato ra siyang square root. So, ang kani siya, x squared o x squared, that is x. And then, i-distribute nimo on both factors. And then, for our 16, pila iyahang square root? That is 4. So, imo sad siya ibutang diri 4. And that is already your factors of x squared minus 16. How about our denominator class? Pwede ba siyang ma-factor? Dapat tayo ma-apply nga factoring, ani? Okay, yes. Unsa man atong ma-apply, ani, class? We have the common monomial factor. Very good. So, we have there, unsay common sa x squared plus 3x, class? We have our x. Good job. So, atong common nila kay x, and then i-divide nimo x squared divided by x, that is x. And then copy the plus sign, and then 3x divided by x, that is 3. So, na-factor na nato, class, both our numerator and denominator. So, good job, everyone. Now, let's go to our next nasad nga given. So, you have there x squared plus 4x plus 3 over x squared plus 2x minus 8. So, ato sang tan-awon, class, naabay ma-factor sa numerator? Or ma-factor ba nato ang numerator? Yes or no? Okay, the answer is yes. Very good. So, unsa man ni siya nga factoring, class? We can do general trinomial, right? Okay. Yes. So, unsaon nato pagkuha nga tong general trinomial, di ba? Ang tan-aw nato is ang kuan man ang iyahang last term. So, that is 3. So, what are the factors of 3? Okay, we have 3 times 1. We have as well negative 3, negative 1. Okay, kay both positive man akong i-multiply. So, asa man atong gamiton, ani, class? Ang positive 3, 1 or ang negative 3, 1? Nga dapat kung ato siyang i-add kay 4 iyahang result. Okay, very good. We are going to use our positive 3, 1. So, unsay mahitabo niya, class? We are going to have 2 parentheses again. And then, since positive raman tanan, so you're going to have positive 3 and x positive 1. Actually, pwede na siya magka-interchange ha, x positive 1 or x positive 3. Pwede na siya magka-interchange. So, since ato namang na-factor ang atuang numerator sa atong second nga given, how about the denominator? Ma-factor siya, dili. Yes, gihapon. Yes, sir. So, what we are going to do here? General trinomial again. Very good. So, we have there ang 8 or negative 8 man siya. So, what are the factors of negative 8? We have negative 4 times 2. We have negative 2 times 4. We have negative 8 times 1. We have negative 1 times 8. So, kung mag-add ka, class, dapat daw 2 ang mugawas. Kung i-add ni mo ang negative 4 o 2, that is negative. That is negative 2. Walang kani, negative 2 o 4, that is positive 2. Kung mag-add ta ani, this is negative 7. And this one is positive 7. So, asa itong gamiton nga factor class? Negative 4, 2, negative 2, 4, 8, 1, negative 8, negative 1, 8. Very good. We're going to use negative 2, 4. Okay. So, ato na siyang ibutang sa atong factors dere. So, we have x minus 4, x plus 4, and then x minus 2. That is already your factor sa tuang x squared plus 2x minus 8. So, atong gibuhat class, actually, nag-factor pa tano sa atoang mga kinahanglang i-factor. So, teacher, unsay sunod natong buhaton ani? Sige class, what do you think what we are going to do next? Unsa kahatong mabuhat ani? We can simplify, remove ang pariha. And that is correct, Sabanpan. Di ba we did this one in our simplifying? Which is sakto sa gihapon si Sean. Nga gibuhat gyapon nato atong simplifying, in which we are going to look for the same terms or the same nga expression. So, ang atong makancel ani, di ba class? Gamit na sa taglaing color para colorful. So, we have here x plus 4 makancel. We have x plus 3 makancel. Di ba class? Napay laing makancel, wala na. Okay, wala na. Good job. So, ang nahibilin nato class, we are going to copy negative x minus 4 and then x plus 1 over x plus 1 over x times x minus 2. Okay, class, is this our final answer? Is this our final answer, class? Okay, very good. That is already our final answer. Okay, now do you have any questions? Clarifications? Violent reactions? So, class, teacher, what if ang kanang inikatanaw na mo sa kanang, what do we call this one? Sa choices, kay wala ni siya. What if wala ni siya answer kaning x minus 4 times x plus 1 over x times x minus 2. Ang inyong buhaton, class, is you are going to do FOIL method. Okay, ato ni siyang ipa-expand. Okay, so for example, atong isuwat din ang answer we have x minus 4 and then times x plus 1, and then over x times x plus 2. Sakto ba, class? X minus 2. Okay, so what if ha, teacher nga naman na wala lagi niya ang answer sa atuang choices. Ang inyong buhaton is you're going to do FOIL method. So, saan pagdo ang FOIL method, we have the first term, x times x, that is x squared. And then, outer x times 1, that is positive x. X times, 4 times x, that is negative 4x. And then, negative 4 times 1, that is negative 4. Over, kanina sa distribute, x squared minus 2x. And then, isimplify lang ni nato siya, x minus 4x, that is negative 3x. So, yung final answer diha is x squared minus 3x minus 4 over x squared minus 2x. Okay, class, remember ha, if dili ka kakakitaan nga answer, so possibly mauni siya ang answer sa atuang given. Do you have any questions? Atura na siyang gi-expand, class. Atura siyang gipataas. Okay, any questions? Clarifications? Violent reactions? Okay, none. So, good job, everyone. Now, how about sa atuang next nga given? Okay, so for our next given, ako siyang ibutang sa Jamboard. And then, let's try to answer it together. I hope everyone will cooperate, ha? Okay, we have this. We have 3x squared plus 2x over x plus 2 times 1 minus x squared over 3x cubed minus x squared minus 2x. Okay. So, sige daw, class. We're going to look sa tuang given. Naay ma-factor, class. Let's start with 3x plus 2x. Nabay ma-factor nila? Yes or no? Okay, yes. Unsa nga factoring method? Very good. We have the CMF or the common monomial. Unsay common sa 3x squared og sa 2x? Okay, x ilahang common. And then we're going to divide 3x squared divided by x, that is 3x. And then copy the plus. And then 2x divided by x, that is 2. So, mo na ilahang common kay x. How about the x plus 2 class? Can we still factor this one? Okay, no na siya. So, we're just going to copy. Now, let's go to the next one. So, we have there our 1 minus x squared over 3x cubed minus x squared minus 2x. So, mag-start sa numerator. Pwede ba siyang ma-factor? Yes or no? No. 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 Yes. No. No. Okay, na-change. So, actually, that is a yes, class. Yesn't? Okay, pwede siyang ma-factor, class. So, di ba, ang kanisiyang atong x squared could be, pwede man siya mahimo og difference of two squares. And actually, ang kanang 1 can be squared siya. Okay? Kaya di ba, if 1 squared, that is equal to 1 man. So, pwede siya mabuhat as factors of this one. So, you can have two parentheses, and then we have 1 plus x, 1 plus x, and then 1 minus x. Okay, class? So, even though nabali iyahang form, no, kay naman tayo x squared minus 1. So, kani siya, pwede po na siyang ma-factor. Okay. Any questions? Okay, wala ra. Now, let's go to our denominator. 3x cubed minus x squared minus 2x. Pwedeng ma-factor, class? Dili. Okay, yes lang gihapon. And what we are going to use nga technique? Okay, very good. We can use our CMF. So, unsay ilahang common class? Okay, x lang gihapon. Common nila kay na may x ang kani, naapod ang kani, and then naapod ang kani. So, x ilahang common. So, we have there 3x cubed divided by x. That is 3x squared. Squared dili. Okay. I think na mali ang given ani class. Yeah, I think na mali ang given ani. Ano, sakto di class, sakto. Sakto ang given. So we have 3x squared and then unsay makuan nato sa kaning kuan? Minus sa x squared. I-divide x squared divided by x. That is x na lang, di ba? And then we have there negative 2x. That is negative 2 na lang ang mabilin. Right? So, napa ba'y ma-factor class? Tanawon daw na to. Napa'y ma-factor niya? Dili na. Okay. Actually, class, kanang last part na to, pwede pa na siyang ma-factor. Kani siya. Kaning 3x squared minus x minus 2. Okay? Pwede pa na siyang ma-factor. So, saan man nato siya pag-factor, teacher? Actually, maglisod na ta atong sa atong general trinomial, but still we can apply that one. Okay? Pwede pagyapon na to siyang ma-apply. So, what we are going to do there, so atong i-multiply ang iyahang numerator sa, diri first, sa atong kinalasan. So, that would be 6, right? So, 6 ang iyahang kung ato siyang i-multiply. So, teacher, unsaon man ni nato nga para dili ta maglisod or dali ra natong ma-identify. So, class, since niingon man ta nga pwede na siyang ma-factor, so pwede kang mangita dira og usa ka given niya nga pwede natong ma-cancel. So, mo ni siya gitawag nga tactics ra nato or we can just like mangita ra or tan-aw nato sa tong given. So, if we are going to multiply or we're going to factor that one, so we can have x, copy ra na siya. And then, di ba, ang kani x, 3x plus 2, naman siya possibility nga pwede siyang magamit as factor. So, you can use that one, the 3x plus 2. And then, unsa ka yung usa ka factor? Kung mag-multiply ta nga, kani ang mugawas, kaning 3x squared. So, di ba, x gid na ang pikas. So, dapat 2 man, negative 2 man ang mugawas ka. So, unsa kahaning atong sumpay dire? Diba? 2. So, naman na siya, ato na siyang gikuha. So, ano ni siya? If you want na lang, sige, dili na lang ta mag-tactics, no? Ato lang gamito ng atong general trinomial. Diba? We have 2. Unsay factor sa 2 class? Negative 2 di ay. Unsay factor sa negative 2? Diba? We have negative 2 and 1. Okay, we have as well negative 1 and 2. So, unsa atong gamiton ani para mogawas ang atuang negative x? Ang negative 2, 1 or negative 1, 2? Okay, we have negative 2, 1. So, ang kani siya class, since naman kay 3x dira, you are just going to write that one on your first or pwede nimo siyang butangan sa imuhang first. Okay, since naman kay 3x. And then, di ba, duha man atong factor, ana. So, di ba, negative 2 o 1 man atong gamiton. So, tanaw ni mo diha class, asa ka kanina ko ibutang akong negative, negative 2 ba class? Negative 2, negative 1. Yeah. Negative 2, negative 1. Sakto ba? Or positive 2, negative 1. Kaya if negative 2, negative 1, right? So, di ba maana siya? Di ba? So, teacher, kung mag-negative 2, positive 1 ta, wala tay, dili na to ni makancel ang atong 3x plus 2. So, unsaon man na nato siya, teacher? Okay. So, ato na siyang suwayan class kung inig ka multiply nato ani using FOIL method, ang mugawas is kaniba siya. Okay? Or kaniba ato ang given diri. So, this one is 3x squared and then positive x. Positive x and then 3, negative 2, negative 2x. The negative 2 times 1, negative 2. Sakto man. Right, di ba? So, wala tayo makancel niya. Pero anong sa akong answer sa akong... sige. Pero ang answer sa akong PPT kay 3x plus 2 siya. So, kuanda na siya class. Negative 3 and 3x minus 2 and then x plus 1. Okay. So, now class. Unsa natong sunod buhaton? Naaba tayo makancel? Wala siya makancel, no? Naay makancel? Wala. Sige daw, class. Wala siya makancel, no? Pero actually, nana siya makancel. Unsaon pag-cancel sa kani? So actually, class, di ba, ang kani siya, if we are going to make this one or i-change na to siya in the form of x plus 1, ang mahitabo niya is negative x plus 1 and 1 plus x. No. Kani siya, ato ni siyang i-change. So, mahimo siya og x. So, giunsa na siya kung, di ba, kung imo ni siyang i-negative ang pagawas, mahimo man ni siyang positive diri. So, ato na siyang i-change ang iyang position. So, from that, you are going to interchange. So, pwede ra siyang makancel. Okay. So, this one, ang mahitabuan na niya ni ka-interchange class, kay mahimo na siyang x, and then, mahimo na siyang negative 1. Okay, nigkabalik kay negative and then negative, that is positive. And then negative 1. While ang kani siya, inika-interchange pud nato into negative, mahimo siya og negative x minus 1. So, hala sa'yo, dibuga niya. So, I think, ari ra gyud iyang final answer. Or ang kani, makancel. And then, imo ra na siyang i-multiply. So, you will have the final answer of x. And then, 3x plus 2 over x plus 2. And then, quantity x. Or pwede ni mo ibutang ang x sa first. X and then x plus 2. X plus 2 and then quantity 3x minus 2. Okay, feel na ko na nasayop sa given ani. It's either ang kaning babaw or ang kaning ubos sa iyahang addition. Kay supposedly sa ako ang answer sa PowerPoint, it should be makancel ang kani ug ang kani siya. This one and this one. So there is possibility nga na nasayop sa akong given. Okay? So for this example, this will be our final answer. Okay? So sa PPT class, nasayop to siya. Ara, nakuwang pa di ay. Okay. So napani siya 1 minus x. Ang katong isa is na-cancel siya, and then ang isa is nabilin. Okay? Nakuwang 1 minus x. Okay, so any questions with this? Ako niya i-find out as ang nasayop ani nga part. Okay, so any questions with regards to this example? Okay, next question. Libog pero masabtan. Okay, libog pero masabtan. Okay, sige lang. Okay, so now is we are going to proceed with the division. Okay? So, mo-proceed ta sa division, and ang division is also one of the easiest for this. So, we are going to have, or let's continue. So, for division is, ang atong buhaton niya is if A over B and C over D are rational expressions, which is B, D is not equal to 0, then ang atong buhaton class is A over B divided by C over D is equals to A over D times reciprocal sa tuang C over D. So, same process gihapon if we are going to divide fractions. Kuhaon sa nato iyahang reciprocal and then mag-go on ta sa atong multiplication, in which mabalik gihapon nato atong gibuhat paganina. So, let's have an example. Okay. So, mag-jamboard ta. Okay. So, we have for this one. O sa siyang kapyahon ha. Okay. So, we have this 3x cubed y squared over 5z divided by 6xy over z. So, di ba, itong giingon ganina is ato sa siyang i-reciprocal and then mo proceed dayon ta sa ato ang division. So, unsa may reciprocal sa ato ang kuan class? Sa ato ang 6xy over z. Tani siya, ato ra ni kopyahon ang first given. And then i-change na siya into multiplication. And then what happened to our 6xy? Okay, mahimo siya z over 6xy. So meaning anong reciprocal class, you are just going to interchange your numerator and your denominator. Okay, and then we are going to proceed with our multiplication. So ang numerator, i-multiply na to sa numerator, and denominator, i-multiply na to sa denominator. So what will happen to 3x cubed y squared times z? Mahimo siya og i-multiply ra gyud na nato class, or meaning to say ato ra siyang i-combine since wa man sila pareha. So it will become 3x cubed y squared z, and then ang sa ubos mahimo siya og 5 times 6, that is 30. And then x, y, and z. Okay? Nakuha ra, gi-multiply ra na siya class. Kani kay gi-copy ra because wala man tay ma-multiply. But remember, if mag-multiply gani ka og naay exponent, unsaon gayto nato siya, ato siyang i-add or atong i-subtract. Kung mag-multiply tag exponent, i-add nato or atong i-subtract. Sige daw, if you can still remember. Okay, add. Actually, it's add. So, for example, class, natay ko diri. Y day ni siya na YZ. Kung YZ na siya, imo na siyang i-add kung mag-multiply ta. So, makahimo ka og y squared times y, that is y raised to the power of 3. Okay? If na YZ diri, pero wala man, so gi-copy ra nato. Maro to siya example ha. Don't forget, if na exponent nga i-multiply, i-add na siya. Okay, so now class, unsa next nato buhaton? Masimplify pa ba ni natong 3x cubed y squared z over 3x 30x y xyz. Actually, that is yes. So mag-start ta sa atong coefficient. Di ba ni siyang ma-divide og 3? So what will happen? This one will be equivalent to 1 over 10. And then what happened to our x cubed? Divided by or over x. So, di ba if in this form like this, kay muraratag nag-divide og fractions. So, basta, unsa ganito, kung mag-divide ta og na exponent, addition, subtraction. Okay, subtraction. So, ato nang i-minus ang 3, and then kanina man ni exponent nga 1 diri. So, 3 minus 1, pila? Okay, 2. Ari ka sa babaw, kay mas dako man ang nasa mong babaw, so ari ka mag x raised to the power of 2, not 3. Okay, how about this one? Y squared. And then y diri. Okay, y. Asay butang, numerator, denominator. Okay, we're going to put it in the numerator. And then ang kanisiya is pwede na siyang makancel. So your final answer would be 1x squared y over 10. Okay, do you have any questions? Lubat na ko. Okay. Actually, connected ra ang kuan ang multiplication and division. Okay, mangita lang yun ka. Remember guys ha, same sa kung giingon ninyo last time. Dili mo makakancel basta na ay, for example, na nag-plus dira. Okay, dili ka pwede makakancel ana niya. It should be multiplication or tapad tanan. Walay plus, walay minus. Okay, that is for our final answer. Now, any questions? Okay. Wala? Sige, let's have the last example class. Okay, last na ni siya. Kay time na sad. Okay. For our last example, we have this one. 2x squared plus 6x over x squared minus 9 plus x plus 5 over 4x squared minus 12x. So, teacher, unsa tong buhaton ani una? Okay. Actually, una, pwede pa ninyo siyang i-simplify or pwede pa nimo siyang i-factor kung naay ma-factor. So, sige, arita mag-start sa tong first nga given. Ay ma-factor niya, class? Ma-factor ba ang numerator? Ang denominator, ma-factor? Okay, yes. Ang numerator, ma-factor na to siya using common monomial, right? So, unsay common niya? That is 2x. And then, ang mabilin diri is x and then plus 3. Sakto ba, class? Or naay sayo? 2x ihang common and then 2x squared divided by 2x, that is x. 6x divided by 2x, that is 3. How about the denominator, class? Pwede na to siyang masimplify, dili. Pwede na to siyang ma-factor? Pwede. That is the difference of two squares. So, kabaw na ta nga positive ang usa, negative ang usa. So, you have there x and then x. So, unsa may square root sa 9? Okay, that is 3. So, positive 3 ang usa negative 3. Very good. So, now, class, since man naman tag factor, so ari na sad sa pikas. So, pwede na sad nato na siyang i-multiply. Okay, multiply na lang nato kay gamay man tag space sa ato ang Jamboard. And then, ato na siyang i-reciprocal. So, kanina ato ang numerator. So, mahitabuan na may mo na siya 4x minus 12x over x plus 5. Okay, kaya nag-reciprocal man ta. So, ato ni siyang tan-awon, class. Pwede ba ni siyang ma-factor ang 4x minus 12x? Yes or no? Yes. Common monomial factor gihapon, class, di ba? 4x squared di ay. Okay, so unsay ilahang common, class? Common nila kay 4x, right? And then 4x divided by x, 4x squared divided by 4x, that is x. And then minus, we have there 12x divided by 4x, that is 3. And then copy na lang ang x plus 5, kaya dili naman siya pwede ma-factor. Okay, class. Mana naka-factor na ta, na-change na nato yung sign, yan, na-multiply na nato. Or, na-change na nato or na-reciprocal na nato. So, what is the next step, class? We can cancel. Very good. So, asa atong pwede ma-cancel? We have x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay. Now, unsa na lay nabilin? We have 2x and then we have times 4x. Kaya nag-multiply man taan na over ang denominator kay x plus 5. Okay. So, mao na lang ba siya ang atuang kuan, ang atuang final answer? Actually, if nani such a choices, kani atong pilion. Pero, we can still simplify that one, 2x times 4x, that is 8x squared over x plus 5. So, that is our final answer. Okay, class, basin na mo ingon ha, teacher, pwede pa man ang makancel ang kani o kani. Diba, niingon ko, basta na i-plus, dili na siya pwede. So, mo na siya, nga, mo na tong final answer dira. Di na siya pwede makancel, class, kinaman tayo plus. If 5x na siya, maybe pwede. Pero kung x plus 5, dili na siya pwede. Okay? So, mana mo la teacher, unsa man yung final answer nato kanang inani nga form or inani nga form. Atong final answer class should be this one. Okay, kanang gi-expand ninyo or kanang inyo siyang i-FOIL method, mao na siya atong final answer. Okay? Pero sometimes manggod sa given kay nalay hatag nga inani if kuanay choices. Pero kung walay choices class, it should be ang extended ang atong final answer. Okay, nasabtan? Or do you have any questions? Clarifications, violent reactions? Na-vid ani sure. Actually, nagkuan ko ro, nag-screen record ko. Okay, but maybe I can also put YouTube videos for more examples. Okay? Okay. So, no questions, class? Okay, I'll stop the recording na ha.